Yes, guys, we're rolling. Okay, so today I'm going to look into one of the projects from my alias called Denton, which some of you might not know about, but some of you definitely do because I've had a DM asking me to go into this. So, yeah, Denton was a little project I was doing from like 2020 to 2022, and it was more like vocal collaboration tracks, like definitely aimed at more radio sort of stuff. So this one we're going to look at today is with a vocalist friend of mine called Moji from Liverpool. Absolute legend of a guy and so talented. So yeah, let's jump over to the laptop. This is the project, and I'll give the track a play. For those that you haven't heard it, I'll give it a quick play. Some of you might know the very well-known Rhodes sample. So that is actually going to be the first thing that I mention. The Rhodes sample is originally this from an Earth, Wind and Fire track, but Mo actually replayed it slightly differently. Let's go back so you can get his vocal. But yeah, Mo replayed it because, as I was saying in the recent sampling video, yeah, you can get around certain master rights with that. Alright, so there you're getting it now. What a tune. I fucking love that, you know. One of the favourite tracks I've ever written, that. And Mo is just such an amazing talent as well. So as I was saying, he re-recorded those Rhodes samples just so that we weren't sampling directly from a track, because it is a little bit naughty to do that. So yeah, replaying it is often the way. especially if you can get someone to do it so close to the original. Like, listen to that. There's an obvious difference, but that's a good thing. That's what we wanted, but it's close enough. And the amount of processing, I'll go through some of this. Did a lot of processing to get to that as well. So if I group all of that and A/B it, that's the dry. In fact, there's stuff on there as well. There's stuff on the group channel as well. That's the dry one now. So I'll start off going through this. On the channel, I got the SSL channel strip. Just boosting some frequencies, boosting a lot of frequencies actually. Then we got some chorus, my usual favourite from Arturia. We got a low pass filter. We got this tape emulation. We've got timeless actually, which I rarely ever use anymore, but it's a great plugin for delays and stuff. Or just add in a bit of space. That's probably got some echo on it as well. So yeah, it's got some tape delay within the emulation. And then we've got this SP24. Oh, sorry, SP1200 emulation. That's just giving it some crunch. And if we go up to the group, we've got another filter. Big compressor. Slamming that. Bringing it right to the front. Then through a Pultec EQ. Boosting a lot of high ends by the look of it. High end at 5K. And then fab filter at the end. Just to notch out frequencies that weren't working. Don't often go as extreme as that, but because this is a vocal track, I've probably tried to notch certain frequencies out that can help the vocals sit a little bit better. So yeah, there's that. Sounding really nice when everything's together. Drums, I'm not going to go too much into the drums because we all know how to make drums at this point. A lot of these ones were recorded through my hardware rack over there, hence why they're just called like audio, you know, they're just called mad names. So yeah, a lot of that is from hardware, either the SP1200 I used to have, the proper thing, or bounced out of the computer through there, back in. Sounding really nice. And a loop from some sort of track at some point. But yeah, the drums just keep it rolling really. This is a little piano part I've got. This isn't the original sound that was released. I did actually, if you notice when I was playing the track, the volume was a bit different, so I was mixing it as I was going. But yeah, basically this layer wasn't the same preset. It was from a contact pack originally. But yeah, for the purpose of this video, you're getting this preset. So that's just a little MIDI part that I played in and sits really nicely over the chords. You know what? I was sat on this. Been sat on this track for years. Me and Mo wrote this in probably like 2015, and we sat on it for years to get the right label. It was going to come out as a Josh Butler track originally. I was hoping Defected or someone was going to sign it, but that never happened, and it sat on my hard drive for years and years. And then Danny Howard ended up signing it as part of this new alias that I was doing called Denton. So yeah, there's a little insight to that. We've got strings. Nice LFO string. Got a bit of filter LFO on the sampler. Nothing fancy, but really nice sound. So yeah, this is interesting because I think at some point in an old version, the MIDI was written with sub-boom bass, but I've ended up using SH101 for the final release. we've got just a bit of noise. Okay, and here's the main bit, the vocals. On the group, we've got an SSL channel strip once again, boosting frequencies and compressing a little bit. Got a bypass Saturn. Then we've got a compressor. So I'm going to turn the group on and we'll see what this is doing. Somebody, and it never got nowhere. I can assure you there's no obligation. Two tiny bits of compression. There's one happening in the SSL. There's another happening in the fab filter compressor. Got a de-esser just to control that top end. It's a tiny bit. We've got the same tape emulation with some slapback from the tape delay, and then just a basic low cut on the very end. Now I think there is a little bit of processing within the groups as well, so we'll go a bit further down. Go through the layers actually and see what's what. Somebody who won't learn a thing. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot this little Easter egg. Yemi sang this at one point as well. I'm sure a few of you have seen Yemi on some of my tracks. I posted a video of me and Yemi making a track on here before, or at least of one of our tracks. So yeah, she did a vocal over this at some point, and a layer of her harmonies are mixed into this, and I totally forgot. Somebody who won't learn a thing, they gotta reach out to find salvation. If you ever know somebody and they never got nowhere, I can assure you there's no obligation. Ooh, yeah. If you ever know somebody and they never got nowhere, I can assure. So yeah, as you can see, those ones are panned hard left, hard right. No processing going on. And then I've got a group down here, looks like. Bit of EQ on a group. Let's give hope to the hopeless and seize the day. You just gotta do me. So yeah, a lot of the processing is happening on top of the group, on the main group. Yeah. Got some lovely layers on this. Yeah. Also, we've got this delayed. Looks like I've whacked an L2 on it to squeeze a bit more volume out of it. Probably didn't need to do that. Could have just done that on there. But same difference. It's got a low pass on it and a bit of a wacky echo. And then on the send effects, let's look through these because there's quite a bit going on there. So I've got the fab filtered reverb, which I was using for quite a while. Really nice reverb. Should use that again. Looks like we've got a long one there, a short one there for the vocal. Or maybe the other way around, maybe short one, long one. Medium one. Judging by the preset. Medium first, long, reverb there. Then we've got an echo boy. Yeah, just on one of the first presets. It's a little bit of tape slapback. Now, I don't use this anymore, but this is a really interesting one. Kind of tape effect, phasing thing in the background. I also added a chorus on one. And a phaser. It was mainly to try and get the Rhodes to sit in the mix a little bit more and have that stereo field. So yeah guys, that is it for that track. Denton, Moji, it's called Salvation. And yeah, I did a few Denton tracks over the course of about 2 years, 2.5 years maybe, but this is by far my favourite. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Peace.